Hey guys, Dan Goyette here. Oh, hey, let me get my microphone over here where it should be, so we can, you guys can actually hear me. So, and let me actually turn my microphone on so you guys can hear me. I should check that. So, okay, hey, we are doing the news from the Michigan Hypnosis Conference, or I should say the International Hypnosis Conference. And I see that we threw up an old video there today. I kind of like that video. It's just got a good feeling for the Michigan Conference. So if you're out there watching, let me know where you're watching from so I can see what you've got going on out there in the world. So, hey, Michael Brody. Yay, Dan. All right, Mike. Checking the other monitor here, guys, because I am on the group page. And as some of you may or may not know, I can't always see the comments on my Be Live feed, but I can see them on the group page. So, got a couple things going on over here. And I am going to pull up all the good stuff. So, let me know where you're calling from or watching from so that we can say hi to you in this live stream, doing our shout out. So Mike's in his car. Awesome. Hope you're not driving, Mike. Please be safe. Be safe. So, yeah, as you may know, the mission statement of the Michigan International Hypnosis Conference is learn, share, grow, and we are doing just that this year. So, hello, Paulette. So, and okay, Paulette and Mike are having a conversation. So, but yeah, learn, share, grow. That is our mission statement, to come together, to learn from each other, to share each other's stories, to grow as practitioners and entrepreneurs and as business persons and hypnotists and hypnotherapists, and create that great sense of community that I think that we all really, really like. So that's what we've got going on. And even though I will say that the Michigan International Hypnosis Conference may be smaller in scale, but we definitely always strive to be bigger in impact. We've got some great people coming to the conference this year. Some of them coming as from far away as our keynote speaker, Carolyn Ching, flying in from Australia. Oh my God. As many of you know, Carolyn came to the very first Michigan Hypnosis Conference there in Gaylord, Michigan at Treetops Resort, where we had it, the Great Pilgrimage North. So, but this year we are going to be back at the Greektown Hollywood Casino, right there in downtown Detroit, not too far from the airport, the Detroit Metro Airport. That's the airport you're going to want to fly into if you're coming to the conference. So, we have 3 full days of events going on. And we're going to talk about some of the things going on and some of the things that we've uh, done, hopefully, to make the conference better, because we're always striving to make the conference better as I go through everything. Yes. Okay. Really quick, make sure that you book your room. Once again, I will throw Alita. Hey, how you doing, buddy? So, Sean Kostiak, I'm going to throw the link up to get your room booked at the Michigan Hypnosis Conference. So you guys can do that before we run out of rooms. I think we're getting close to the end of our room block here. So let's go to venue. I'm on the other monitor here. Just bear with me, guys. Hope everybody's having a good, healthy, happy day. So paste it in there and send it on out. So there's the link you want to use when you are booking your room there at the Greektown Casino. You do not have to pay anything today. You can book it and pay for it when you get there. So that's the link that we have set up. What else have we got going on? Yeah, yeah. Okay. I know last year, breakout curtains, we're going to get rid of that. So breakout curtains in the rooms. Why am I showing that? So, yeah, hide that one. Book your room. I'm going to replay that. So let's hide that. I know there was some concern last year with the curtains in the rooms. the breakout rooms, they didn't close, and that was kind of hampering some of the presenters. Really couldn't see some of the presentations all that well, just due to that sunlight coming through there and really lightening up the room. I reached out to Heidi Castle. She is my point person there at the hotel. She has told me that they have been working on those and that they should be good to go when we get there. So hopefully those are going to close for us. That's what she's telling me, that issue has been solved. So thankfully, yes. And I know some of you were like, hey, Dan, why were the spotlights pouring into the hotel last year? I don't know. But again, reached out to Heidi Castle on that, reached out to the hotel, and they have told us that they've moved us our room block up one floor, one or two floors, so that those spotlights shouldn't be an issue. I know, right? They were pretty bright. If you were there last year and you were at one of the rooms that was being hit by those spotlights, you know what I'm talking about. So, Jeff Bennick, how you doing, Jeff? So, yeah. So, no, Mike, we're not going to break curtains. Let's not break the curtains. The curtains in the breakout rooms where we hold our sessions going to close. Let's not break the curtains, Mike, because I don't want to use my liability insurance. Oh, and hey, also, prices will be going up July 30th. So get your tickets now before they go up. I thought I had those in here, the link for that, but I will put that link in there. So the tickets right now for the conference, $200 for all 3 days. So that is pretty cool. I think that's a good price. So I'm going to throw that link up there so you guys can get that. Paste it in, send it out. So that's the link you want to follow to get your tickets today. $200. That gets you breakfast all 3 days. That gets you lunch all for the first 2 days. There is no other, there's nothing else you have to buy. That $200 ticket takes care of everything. It gets you into all the presentations, the discussion forum panels, the breakfast, the lunch. There's no ticket for the gala dinner. There's no ticket for the show. There's no ticket for the hi hello party. One price covers the conference. $200 all 3 days. So huge value there. We've also got, what else do we have? Oh, let me see if I can find, there it is. Yeah. So let's talk about the community hypnosis corners. We had the discussion about this during the meeting. Amanda Dodd and I think Brian Potts kind of worked this out and put it together for us. So we're going to have a couple of areas at the conference for people to sit down, gather, and practice those hypnosis techniques that are being talked about at the conference, to maybe learn a little bit more and to be able to, hey, you know what? Learn, share, and grow. So right there. So yeah, we're going to have those corners there. And they're going to be a great spot for you guys just to come together, sit down, learn techniques from each other, experience what's going on at the hypnosis conference. So we're looking forward to those hypnosis community corners. That's kind of what we call them. That's the name I came up with it for. I don't know if it's that great of a name, but that's the name we've got. So we're going to go with it. So also, I mentioned a couple of times at the very beginning of all of this, and I think I've mentioned it a couple times since then, but I'm going to mention it again. Free valet parking if you're driving in, okay, at the hotel. We're going to get that taken care of. So that's another plus. Joe Beth is going to be there with Between Two Minds doing the podcast again this year. Picture Perfect is going to be there the first day doing free headshots for everybody. That's something the conference handles. So if you want a couple of free headshots, make sure that you hit the Picture Perfect booth. Sign up, get your free headshots, take advantage of that. The Be Live vendor booth is going to be there. We're going to be live from the conference. Sign up for that. Take that 10 minutes. be able to share that event page that we'll make for you with your customer base already so that they can tune in and watch. If you want to have a sales link, we can put that up there. People will be able to click on it. They'll be able to buy the product right there that you are trying to put forward. So you can not only have a vendor booth at the conference, but from the conference as well. So that's something else that we are doing. So take advantage of that. Take advantage of all the value that we're putting out there at the Michigan International Conference. I implore you. We just ordered, as a matter of fact, there's a lot of information coming at you in this one, but I just popped into my head. We just ordered our last raffle prize. So we're going to have some really great raffle prizes there. And I try to always make sure that the raffle prizes are functional and useful to everyone in the field of hypnosis. No matter where you're at in the field of hypnosis, we try to do that to make sure that those prizes are going to be of value to you. So, and that is my take on a prize. You come there, you buy a ticket, we draw your number, you leave. It's yours. It's a viable, hands-on, physical raffle prize. So, boom, right there. I think that's just about, one more thing. I said I was going to talk about it, and then I got waylaid into raffle prizes. So one of the things that they've been doing there at Monroe Street at the hotel is they received a huge grant to really, I don't want to say upgrade, but make some really great updates and make it better for everyone coming in there to the casino. So they started that months and months ago. I've been looking in on that. So, and the hotel tells me that should not be a problem. By the time we get there in September, there may be some stuff going on, but it will not be, hopefully it won't be what we had when we did the site visit. So, but it's just going to be a nicer area. It's already a nice area. They're just making it nicer. So we're really looking forward to some of those improvements that they're putting in there for the shop owners, for the shops, all that great stuff. So that is the news from the... Oh, Michael Brody has just put in so yeah, you want to tell them about me sponsoring someone? Yes, I do, Mike. Thank you for that. Michael Brody is sponsoring someone right now. If you want to come to the conference, but maybe you can't quite get that ticket price out yet, do a message Michael Brody and talk to him and see if you are the one that he's going to be sponsoring. Mindsight Hypnosis, Michael Brody, comedy stage hypnotist, is sponsoring one ticket for one individual to come to the Michigan Hypnosis Conference. So yes, message Mike. He'll have all the details for you on that. So thank you, Mike. Now that's the news from the Michigan International Hypnosis Conference. You guys have a safe, healthy, happy day. And as always, hey, peace. I'm going to stop the video.